Hi guys, and welcome to my video. It's going to be showing you my Firecracker Cannons. These are all homemade. This is not my idea. I got this from somebody else's video that I watched. I just thought they were really neat, so I have a few here that I've made. This one actually my dad made. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys how they work and how you make them. And later we'll go outside and shoot them. So, yeah, so this is the first one that I made. The first one that worked. It's actually really simple. It's just a binder clip. Bullet casing, I think, yeah, this one is 30-30. That I've drilled a hole in the end. A pen housing. So, it's just the tube part. You see there's nothing in it right now. None of these are loaded. It's basically you just drill a hole in this, right here, in the center of the primer. Just duct tape this to reinforce it and to give the binder clip some better grip. Again, a little duct tape here, try to keep the layers about the same. And so what you do is you stick a firecracker in. I won't do it now because I'm inside. And you just have to kind of shake it around until the fuse comes out of the hole. You have to make sure that it's a wide enough hole for the fuse to come through. Just do that, and then you put that back on, clip it together nice and tight, and then what I like to do is to just rip off a bit of tissue, get a pretty small little piece, and take one of these little steel balls. I'm not sure what size these are. I just know they're quite a bit bigger than a regular steel BB. There's a regular, here's what I use. You see the size difference there. They're similar in size to an airsoft BB. And you can use those as well, they're just way lighter. I guess I haven't tried it, but I would assume that you could use airsoft BBs. So you basically just stick that in there. I'm just using a skewer. You just ram it down on the barrel, and then you're ready to go. So then you would set it up, point in the safe direction at your target, and you light the fuse and run away, and then it shoots. So that's that one. Then this one my dad made. It's quite a bit thicker. It's not made out of bullet casing and duct tape and stuff. It's very sturdy. I like this one a lot. This one, you take a screwdriver and you just remove this little thing off the back, little screw, and you stick a firecracker in. So it'd be like that. I guess I can just go ahead and stick that in there. And then twist it back on. And so then you just load it the same way. And then you can light it and fire it. So yeah, that one works really well. I like that one a lot. This one's kind of weird. I mounted this one on a little wooden car that we made. This is just a little, like a cat laser type thing that I just hot glued and duct taped on there. I took a 243 cartridge and drilled a hole in the back in the primer. And as you can see, this is like way flared out. This is a normal one. And then this is the one that I'm using. And I was originally making it so it would shoot 22 cartridge cases. These are empty. Because it fits wonderfully. But then I remembered the firecrackers don't fit. So I had to just flare that out. So now it fits. These 22 cases unfortunately don't fit near as well. Still works though. But basically what you do is you take one of these. Oh, before I show you that, this is what I used to flare it out. It's just, I don't even remember what it's called, but I just stuck that in there, hammered it a few times, and that worked very nicely. So firecracker in, you get it down in there. This one's finicky. It takes a minute to load and unload these. They're kind of finicky, but they're a lot of fun to shoot, so it's worth it. So you get that in there. You can put this in. And it's kind of a weird design. You don't have to do it like this if you want to make this. I was just kind of messing around, trying something different. But the fuse will actually stick out from the back of the cartridge, and you can see it through this hole. And so you just take I use a torch lighter. You might be able to use a match or something. But you stick the flame down in there, light that. I guess before you light it, you have to load it. I just stick that in the end. It's not very efficient, but it's fun. And light it, and it'll shoot. So that one's kind of weird. You could strap it to a Matchbox car if you wanted to do something like that, or you could just, you could just have it regular. I recommend strapping it down to something though. But yeah, so those are those. And so I'm thinking, get outside, shoot a couple tin cans. I got a soda can and I got a thicker soup can. Curious to see what it does, so I'll see you guys outside. Moved outside, we got the cannons all loaded up. First one we're going to be shooting here is this one. We're going to be shooting at a little pop can filled with water. So let's get right to it. Oh boy. Alright, so as you can see, the cannon jumped out of frame. Well, we definitely hit it. Got that there. I'm not sure what this is about. You can see there's like little holes around it. Just one ball in there. So that's interesting. It may have been concrete or whatever they use in the firecracker. I don't know. And as you can see, that went right through the back of that. And that was filled with water. So that's impressive. So let's go ahead and shoot the next cannon. We got this one loaded up with the same exact thing, one steel ball. We're going to be shooting at an old rotten tomato. So here we go. Oh man. Alright, so some things definitely just happened. We for sure hit it. Just saw a little bit of smoke coming out of that tomato, which that's not normal. Blew straight out the back. The cannon. Wow, that's like, that cannon went like a full 8 feet behind it. So that's why you don't stand directly behind these things, because that went very far. Yeah. Alright, I'll shoot the next one now. Well, I'd say we definitely hit it. Let me go grab the can. Alright, so looking at this thing, it doesn't appear like we put a hole in it. Well, we definitely didn't. But it doesn't appear like we even hit it at first glance. But if you look at the inside, you can see it definitely dented it. It's actually not too bad. I didn't expect it to go in. So I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. So for this last shot, went ahead and loaded up the first cannon we used again. Same load as before, just one steel ball. For a target, don't ask me why, but I stuffed the tomato inside of a soup can full of water. But, I mean, if it makes it through that, I'll be really impressed. So I'm not sure what'll happen. I'm really curious. Who knows, maybe it won't even go in one side. I don't know. But here we go, let's find out. Okay, so I think it made it in. I mean, it definitely put a hole in it. Nothing at the back. Well, I'll investigate and I'll tell you what I find out. Alright guys, so quick update. I was just looking at it a little closer, and like I was saying before, nothing at the back. I looked inside, nothing in there. Looked at the tomato, nothing in the tomato. And I was looking at where it hit, and you'll notice it doesn't look like it made a clean hole. I mean, it definitely like cracked it or something. I mean, it dented it and put a crack in it, but it didn't. I don't think that it made it in, which is another reason you don't want to stand too close, because that most likely ricocheted off of there once it hit. And if I had been standing directly behind it, which I wasn't, but if I had been, that probably would have hit me. But so that's just another reason you want to be careful with these and be mindful of what's behind it, what's in front of it, what's to the sides of it. You know, you just want to be careful. You know, if you do decide to make something like this, just know it's not a toy, and you have to be really careful. But yeah, I thought they were a lot of fun. I probably keep making them. I really like them. They're simple. They just use these little firecrackers. I'm not using anything special, and yeah, I think they're great. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.